Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about data types in Objective-C and some of the way to calling Objective-C objects. So let's start by opening Xcode and create our projects. Same as before, we're going to create command line projects. So we're going to look at our Objective-C class. So the data types in Objective-C is very similar to Java. It has primitive data types, integer. Those are 32-bit integer. It has unsigned integer, which exists in C language, not in Java. So those are also 32-bit, but the difference is unsigned integer doesn't allow negative numbers, so you can have a larger range. You can have if you want a decimal number, you can use floating point, or you can use a double. Double was a 32-bit floating point number. So it has a lot more. It has 2 to the 64. That's for your numbers range. It should be enough for all your calculations. Objective-C doesn't have a Boolean. It does have Boolean type, but it was different. It was all capital case Boolean, B-O-O-L. And its value was yes or no. So this was different than Java. In Java, you will probably do this Boolean equal to true or false. In Java, for Objective-C, that was different. And Objective-C also have pointers. In fact, all the objects are specified in pointer notation. What I mean by that is, let's say you create ns string, that was an object. So you would create, so this will not work because Objective-C, you need to have a pointers for all objects. In fact, it asks it to add an asterisk in the pre-compiler. So you will need the pointers. So in which case you will need to put that pointer notation. Well, there's only two places. First one is when you actually declare your objects, then you need to have that pointer notation. The other place is when you actually need to pass the objects into functions. All objects are passed in as pointers. What exactly is pointers? Pointers basically are memory address location. So it's just a number that stores the memory location where you put your objects. My object is the myString object. It will store somewhere in the memory. So basically this pointer variable is store a reference to that memory location. So that's why when you call pass objects into a function, you will need to use pointers. So this was different in Java. So in Java you probably can do this directly, right? Like new string, you will do this in Java, but this is Objective-C, so it will be you need to remember this. And the other thing that's different in Objective-C is how do you call methods in an object. In Java, you will probably do this string dot substring, and then you pass the index to your string. This is how you do it in Java. But Objective-C, because it was derived from this Smalltalk, so it used the bracket notation, and it called message passing between objects. So you will need to use this bracket notation. And the first thing you put is your object name, and then you put the method, and then parameter value. This is how you do it in Objective-C. So in this case, if I want to do the substring, I will use the string objects, call the string objects substring function, and your parameters was passing this parameter 3 into it. So after you get all these objects and stuff, how are you going to show it on the screen, right? So Objective-C, you can use the NSLog, and NSLog supports this C style formatting string. What I mean by that, my int is, so you will use %i to print out your integer. So let me run it, and then you will see what I mean. Okay, I'm missing a semicolon here. Okay, let me run it again, fix it. As you can see, so it will print out the 32. This is the number for my %i. So for floating point, you would use either %f or %g. So the difference between %f and %g will try to make the best estimate. So it will not give you all those all this 0.09999. The reason 32.1 was shown as 32.0999998 because it was a floating point number. It represented in floating point representation, so it will have fractional parts. So for now, just use %g. It will give you better formatting for your number. To print out objects, you will use %add sign to print out the objects. So this will print out my string after I call the substring function on the string object. Another thing that Objective-C has was the Enum. This will be familiar to you because Java also has this enum type. Let's say I have an enum type for my color. So you can have red. Okay, you can have different type of color. Red. Right. And then you can assign it a value. Yellow. So this is the enum type. So to use the enum type, you will need to use it like a regular object. Oh no, you will use the enum my color equal to, and then it will actually give you the option in the code hinting. So you can actually select this. And how do you print out the enum type? Enum type was represent like an integer. So we'll use either %i or %d to print it out. Let's run it. So it will print out the integer representation of your enum. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching this video.